Hey you guys, welcome to my channel Poetry of the Cosmos. My name is Himali and today I have a channel message for you. I have been getting the message from the universe of late that this world that we're living in, Earth, human life, we are kind of living in a prism world. I'm not saying prison, I'm saying like a prism, the kind of prism that the light goes in and refracts and everything. So the reason I'm saying that I'm getting that message right now because of perspectives, of vantage points, of different points of views. Everyone has a lot of different perspectives about different subjects, and not everyone will look at it the same way. It's almost as if we're all existing at the same time, on a different frequency from each other, and that's why we are not able to see eye to eye, literally, because we are on the opposite side or on a different side of the prism, and we are perceiving our world in that very unique way, and all of us are divine expressions of the same source. And so each one of us is right and each one of us is wrong depending on what the prism is reflecting back to us in our reality. And if I think certain something is wrong, it may be wrong in my reality, but it may be right in someone else's reality. Of course, I'm not talking about certain things which are, of course, good or bad, black and white situations, but I'm talking about most of the other things. Uh, everything can be viewed from such a different perspective that even saying that you're wrong, I am right, no longer makes sense, and you're going to see that intense push-pull dynamic happening in the universe right now, and a lot of differences of opinions will come up only because it's a huge life lesson for all the souls right now to understand that every reality is valid and every perspective is valid, and you don't actually need to seek that validation externally, because inherently that if you feel something is true, then it is valid for you, and you don't really need to ask anybody to get that back, that that reassurance back to you. And the source and the universe are really trying to teach the consciousness on earth rising a lesson, because it's rising in the sense the energy is getting intense, and the more you think negative, your negative experience will become intense. The more you think positive, your positive experience will become intense. It's kind of like whatever you decide is getting stretched. So if you're stretching, you're moving towards the light, then your light energies will get stretched and expand. If you're moving towards the negative energy perception wise, or anything that is low, heavy, darkness, inertia, uh, all of those negative traits, depression, anxiety, all of that, your negativity will get stretched, and you will experience more and more of this differences of experiences, like a prism. If this is the prism, like, I can't make this shape with my hand, just visualize with me, please. And if that prism is in your in in your energy, like you are the prism, then you are the source. You are experiencing so many different realities all at the same time. And the one that you are in right now, your consciousness, your identity as who you are, receiving this message, um, your only job is to make that reality as perfect as possible. And perfect, I don't mean like don't make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. But that in between space where we allow ourselves to wallow in self pity is unnecessary, because that actually takes away from the life lesson that would actually come out of that mistake. And the number of times you wallow in self pity because of mistakes, the more times you will repeat that same mistake, because you will use that energy in something else other than learning the mistake. So source and the universe energy is really telling me that right now the most important thing to do is focus on what you want to manifest in your life. If you start focusing on what you don't want, or anything that you perceive as negative, that will get expansion. So please, you guys, be careful of what you are thinking, feeling, because this is your sign to get back on the journey of expansion, of uh, moving towards the light. And I'm not trying to scare you. This is just purely what I am receiving. Uh, that don't don't hate on other people's realities. Don't hate on other people's differences of opinions. Don't get triggered by it, because it's actually unnecessary. It's like you're wallowing in self pity or something like that, in between space where you are actually perceiving everything in any negative light is taking away from your energy, from your possible expansion. So rather than hating on someone else's possibility of reality, love on your reality. And just because their reality exists does not make it any less so that your reality does not exist. It's equally there, because there are so many existences of realities at the same time on earth right now. We're all coexisting at the same time. So I feel like the message is cascaded out of me, but it had to. I feel like this message had to be that way because it's an urgent message. It's a message that everybody needs to know. Fighting is not gonna get us anywhere. Fighting with each other, conflict right now is not gonna get us anywhere. Uh, Only thing to be done is to be more of who you are, because you are you, and you're unique, and you're a unique divine expression of the universe and soul energy expressing itself, trying to realize itself. So you're trying to realize yourself, thinking that you don't know who you are, but actually you do. You've always known it, you've just forgotten, and you're trying to remember it. So everything that you want to be, you already are. You're just trying to remember it. And the source energy is one, and everything is an expression of that source. So it's having multiple experiences so that it can learn itself. And so there's no right or wrong. You can be anything you want, and it's literally limitless. So that was the message for the day. Take it as you want from this message. I hope that something in this message struck a chord with you. And if you like this message, do let me know in the comments. And